Okay, I'm gonna hide this. All right, you ready?
Let's do it.
Okay, let's go. Hello and welcome. Thank you so much for taking time to listen to our pitch. This is DebtBurner. We are an app that is going to help you pay off your debt as you get into the best shape of your life. My name's Alexis Olson and my co-founder, Edward Colbert, are here to share a little bit more about this app. And again, this is a little bit more about us, and Ed will introduce himself first.
Thanks, Alexis. Yeah, hi, I'm Ed Colbert. I work with USDA's Rural Business and Cooperative Grant and Loan Specialty Programs. I have experience working with new and small businesses and intermediaries that work with new and small businesses, especially in the rural environment. I have a BA in history, and I'm projected to earn my MBA here in the spring of 2024. Alexis?
Thanks, Ed. And yes, I am an entrepreneur and personal trainer. I have experience working with fitness incentivized applications. I have a BS in business management and entrepreneurship. And I also am projected to earn my MBA this coming spring of 2024.
So I'd like to go ahead and start off with discussing some of the problems that we're hoping to address with the development of the DebtBurner app. The first problem that we'd like to address is the obesity epidemic that we see in our country, which is currently estimating to cost the United States at over $4 trillion a year by 2035. And then we also have our second problem, which is the debt epidemic, which is just as bad. We have a lot of initiatives and app programs that are out there on the market currently that have attempted to fix one of these problems, and some have addressed both of these problems, but none have simultaneously worked at addressing both problems at the same time, like what we're proposing with the DebtBurner app. So the obesity epidemic finds us living in a society where obesity and financial hardship are impacting everyone. And that's especially following the COVID epidemic of 2020. And what we find now, at least in 2021, the 42% of adults in the US reported gaining an undesired amount of weight with an average of 29 pounds gained, according to the Harris and US News and World reports. And on the next slide, we'll see that the financial issues, the debt epidemic, is something that Americans are struggling with more and more every year since the COVID pandemic finalized. With inflation at the highest levels that it's been at in over 40 years, households are reporting that for households that make less than $48,000 a year, they report 74% of them having financial hardship. For households that have an income of $48,000 to $90,000, 63% are reporting financial hardships. And for households of $90,000 or more income, they're reporting rates at 40% of financial hardship. So on average, 56% of American households are reporting financial hardship, not only based on inflation, but also based off of loan debt, credit card debt, auto loans. All of these different industries are having negative financial impacts on American lives. Especially in 2020, student loan debt was greater than $4 trillion, and it's one of the largest areas that is impacting all American households across the board. And what is our solution? I'll let Alexis describe that.
Thank you so much, Ed. Yeah, so when I think about a solution for the obesity epidemic and the debt epidemic, one, I am a personal trainer, so of course, I think everyone should exercise who is able to. And then I also think about just general happiness and the fact that the number one reason folks get divorced in America is because of financial stress. And so our solution is unique in the sense of we're helping users get their debt paid off and directly basing that on their levels of physical activity and improved health markers, such as weight or improved blood pressure, those kinds of things. And one thing I also find really important is the CDC is now recommending that depression, or for folks that are experiencing depression, that exercise actually be the first line of treatment. And so this app is going to help overall our users feel empowered, more people feel empowered, while reducing the burden of debt and the burden of inactivity, whatever that might look like physically, as well as the mental burden that comes as a side effect. Our users are going to lose weight or get stronger, whatever their health goals are. And then they, of course, are also going to become debt-free and or reach any of their other financial goals they may have. And here's a little bit more about the fitness industry, the market cap, as well as the debt consolidation industry right now.
And so what we find with the development of this DebtBurner app, global fitness app market size was valued at $1.54 billion in 2023, and it's expected to grow compoundly annually at 17.7% from 2024 to 2030. Can we go to the next slide? Thank you. While we're looking at the fitness market, especially with apps, we see that debt settlement service market is also growing at over 8% between 2022 and 2030. And so what that means for us is that we are positioned currently at a great time to enter into the market an app that takes on both of these problems with financial hardship and obesity, and working towards both of those problems at the same time. So, Alexis, would you like to tell us a little bit about our business model?
Yeah, thanks, Ed. And our business model to capture some of that market share and that expected growth that we are going to see is one, through partnerships. We know that the right kind of partnerships and collaborations can be extremely powerful, especially in new businesses. And so our plan is to partner with trusted companies who already have a loyal customer base and their values align with ours. For example, Credit Karma, their mission is financial empowerment, and half of millennials actually subscribe to Credit Karma. And so we know that they have a lot of users. They're just one of the companies that we would look into partnering with, as well as universities to help students who need to get back into physical activity and want to be rewarded for staying active and paying off their student loans or other credit card debt that they may have accrued. And then, of course, gyms are also a huge opportunity for us to partner with, because we aren't offering specific workout plans or classes or specific advice. We have an opportunity to expand and improve economies in local communities by partnering with gyms where, folks who use our app could go to the gym and take one of their classes and get rewarded for that just based on their activity level. So with all of the partnerships, that's going to help us, a huge amount in raising brand awareness. And then part of our business model is also in-app advertising for revenue through some of these partnerships, as well as other brands that make sense and are in alignment with financial health and physical health. And then, of course, we are, in addition to fundraising, our business model does plan to utilize grants so that we can help pay off the debt for our users as they earn that through their activity. And Ed will tell you a little bit more about our product.
Sure thing. So this app is going to be able to connect users to pre-purchased workout gear, such as Fitbit, the Apple Watch. Basically, it will be able to work with most health equipment that's already connected to the internet. And basically, for every 10,000 steps, users will get to pay $1 towards their debt. The app is going to work with platforms such as Plaid, which is a third-party secured service connecting users to their credit card account. And that way the users will know that their financial information is still being safe no matter where they are or what kind of exercising they're doing. This product is going to be free to download. It will offer in-app upgrades for users who want to expand their experience and have a one-on-one health coach or a financial coach to help them through their own personal situations. And through, like Alexis was saying, partnerships, government grants, additional funding, we can project safely to have 1 million users within the first year and $25,000 in ad revenue a month by the end of year 3.
Great.
And going on to the competition, I'll let Alexis jump in on that slide.
Thanks so much, Ed. And yeah, as as we've shared so far, we really don't feel like we have a ton of competition because we don't see any other apps trying to tackle both of these issues like we are. However, we do see, as mentioned, that we have so many opportunities to partner with other health and fitness apps, as well as other financial health apps, like Mint, other banking apps, that are really encouraging their customer base to be more financially savvy, educated, help them reach their savings goals and other financial goals in life, such as buying a house. Our competitors would be apps that do give you rewards for working out, such as StepBet and Sweatcoin, but we feel we differ from them quite a bit because we aren't just offering rewards to redeem at your favorite coffee shop or giving them, straight cash. This is for people who really want to have paying down their debt and improving their health in the forefront, and they want to be able to feel empowered and see how they're directly impacting those goals instead of just like keeping it on the back burner and like having it keep them up late at night. So that's where we feel we are different. And then Ed will share with you more specifically about our competitive advantages in terms of the product.
Sure. So we came up with 5 reasons why we have an advantage over the competition. The first one I'd like to talk about is our partnership incentives. And we'll be able to run campaigns that incentivize other businesses' current customers and run ads to acquire new customers by going across markets. So like Alexis was talking about, between gyms, universities, financial institutions, we'll really be able to catch a large swath of the various markets that our app will help bring in new customers and generate their own revenue. Secondly, we're going to plan on being very accessible. Basic membership for this app is going to be free, especially for underserved demographics in health, nutrition, and financial knowledge. We're going to give these people life-changing tools that will help them grow and help their families grow. The biggest competitive advantage that we have over others in our market is that we will be the first to the market for an app that tracks your physical activity and directly pays down your credit card debt. There's nothing else like it on the market. We're going to be easy to use. We'll be able to allow our customers to connect to their wearable devices, like we mentioned, like a Fitbit or the Apple Watch. But then we're also going to be running surveys to ensure that the end user is getting the best experience, to make sure that when they go to the gym or when they go to work out, that the first thought is, I need to turn on the DebtBurner app. And then on that note, we plan on creating a sense of community within the DebtBurner family. And by doing that, we're allowing our users to either connect with other users or to have them have the option to upgrade their experience with a personal trainer or personal financial coach, whichever is something that they're looking to attack more aggressively in the gym. Thanks, Alexis.
Thanks so much, Ed. And we were also really excited to get the market research back that we've been doing in this process. And everyone who willingly filled out our questionnaires reported that they 100% of them reported back that they would envision using this DebtBurner app at least monthly, with a majority saying that they would use this app every single day to help them get healthier as well as help pay off their debt, specifically credit card debt and student loans. And we also asked folks if they would be more motivated to exercise and lose weight if it directly contributed to reducing their debt. And they said yes. They also said on a scale of 1 to 10, everyone said 8 or more, with a majority being 9 in that 9 to 10 range, that they would be motivated to using this. So Ed will share a little bit about more detail about what we're asking to bring this DebtBurner app to life.
Absolutely. So initial costs for DebtBurner is going to be in the development and outreach to financial institutions. Following that, we will be determining follow-up costs by a 3-month, a 6-month, and a 12-month survey for current users. App development for these types of apps can generally start around $70,000. And especially since we're starting at a grassroots level with something that has yet to enter the market, we were hoping to have initial lending at $100,000 so that we can buy ourselves enough buffer room to allow for growth as we work through the first year of establishing this application into the market. That'll allow us the flexibility for growth while also pushing to gain more partners and financial institutions to allow for more customers. So with $100,000, we feel we could be very effective in today's market.
Thank you all for your support and consideration.